Oi oi Savloy. That's what we say in the UK at football matches. We're not in the UK though, and it's not a football match. It's Counter Strike.
All the things I just said, completely irrelevant.
Rush B, no stop. Absolutely, it's how I roll,
we say
baby.
this thing and then just disqualify all of it.
Be
which
you, just be you.
amounts to me just wasting time. It's fine,
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
Did I explain it? See, it's the thing we do. It's our act.
You know, James, I want to see you in a beard. Have you ever had a beard before, like a big one, thick one?
I was telling you should do this and
No.
get really hench at the same time.
Yeah,
I tried like the goatee thing. It was bad.
You should do the beard.
I was young and stupid. Beard, no, because it's like itchy, man. Like even
You can solve that.
2
though.
days from now, my hair will be annoying me.
What is he gonna
Wait, where
put,
did I get a haircut? I don't know,
like,
Monday or something.
put some like lotions or some oils in it or something. It won't
I
itch
ain't got
as
time
much.
for lotioning hair.
You
Shave
have
it.
to. You have to lotion
Yeah.
your skin,
Nah.
especially your face. It gets dry.
I steam room moisturize. I have a team barred off beautician who gives me facials,
Mm.
but she's no longer in London, so they're harder to find now. Do you know what though? I got some dry ass legs, man. I need to.
Lotion.
I think I've got some body lotion in the drawer over there.
There you go. Put some on
My
your
legs
face.
are dry.
There you
Don't go out with dry legs, especially when your ankles are showing a little bit.
go. Mm.
Not good.
Mm-mm.
Game is live. Mirage, NRG versus Spacestation, not Soldiers. They haven't been picked up yet, have they, by a new team? They haven't announced anything.
Nothing yet.
Still in
I thought
the
they were supposed to
wind.
announce something. Didn't it get
well,
delayed or something?
That's the nature of rumours. NRG will be starting on the T side. This is their map. This is their home map. They are the team at home. And Space Station are far away. It's a nice tap from Infinite, but how many will he be good for? The T's will swarm as they often do. Odorous trying to pick up a scent as the bomb gets planted. 3 on 3 now, Search being taken out. So is Fugly. Snakes is a problem in this round. Done great work for his team, but can it be finished up?
Breeze, he's quite the challenge. It's quite the obstacle. He's an enormous obstacle, but they'll be able to overcome him. So,
Snakes.
oh, look at that USP. Look at shiny, look how shiny it is. It's a default skin. It's beautiful, actually.
Is it default too?
That's beautiful, yeah.
I don't know
It's
if
a
that
default USP,
I don't think
absolutely.
I've ever seen a default USB. To be
Beautiful,
honest.
isn't it? It's probably one of the best default skins in the game.
Okay.
What is your favorite default skin in the game, James?
AWP, obviously.
Like he doesn't got skins for anything. He's like me. Well, I have some skins, but not very much.
Is he going?
Definitely not like you, Dan, because you definitely do have skins.
Yeah, just not many. I have a nice skin though. Everyone's like, oh my god, you have a nice skin. I was like, I'm not going to pay that much money for a skin.
No one's ever given you a knife skin before?
No. Well, James would lend me his knives
There
because he
you
has so many. So he's like,
I did have like 7 knives for a while. Now
it's a beautiful orc. Sorry.
I sold my Tiger Tooth. What's it called again? Karambit. And I sold a pair of gloves and I bought a Karambit Fade and I'm very happy now.
You bought a relics.
I always wanted one of those. Cost me like £500?
Wow.
It's a lot of money. But at least I only put in £30 to buy it, so at least there's that. Ethan looking for a headshot. I never answered those emails from skin websites, so you know, got all my stuff in honest fashion.
Go. 5 on 3.
Yes.
There you go. Look at
Yes.
this.
Into the shotgun.
Do it. Get the money.
Oh, it's flash. No flash. Doesn't matter. Well, I guess it kind of matters.
Very nice
'cause
flash.
he died.
Wait, did Cirque change his name? Is he Outlaws.gg now? What is this?
The hell is that?
What's going on?
Maybe it's some home team I used to be a part of.
Mixed team.
I have a mixed team on FACEIT called Mixcreants, which is the best name ever. That is a fantastic name.
That's good, yeah.
Again, can we please get the holiday settings sorted out?
Can you do it right
Third
now, or do you have
request.
to restart the server?
Probably have to restart. So, here's the last match. Too late now.
Too late. Orange
Oh, the
basketball.
smoke grenades got quite a sheen to them. Someone's been polishing the weaponry.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that USP looks so shiny and beautiful.
We got 8x. Like
Antroscopic,
Antroscopic. I don't want to butcher that word.
chicken fajita. I don't even know what that stuff does. I have mine on 4x, but I don't even know what it does. Like, there's no explanation to these things. Quickly moving on to short position are NRG in position for a split with the bomb in apartments, but Snakes is lining him up. He's proving to be quite good at this AUG. Another shot from him in the face. 3 on 3 now as NRG tries to hold on to the B bomb site. Fugly just about doing so. 12 HP for him. Space Station have got Grim entering the apartments. He's sliding in. Infinite running distraction in the meantime. A fresh pair of eyes will need to go his way. Great double peek from NRG. Really nice decision from them. Pop flash from Grim. He has a kit. He could use the smoke on the Molotov to just buy some more time, but he realizes that he's all but guaranteed to lose the rounds, and back he goes.
Reminds me a tiny bit of Peter.
Yes,
Yeah, he does.
He's like a younger brother.
Yeah.
He's been experimenting with drugs, of course.
I think the last, speaking of mixed teams, I think the last mixed team I was in the CS Source days. It's been that long since I was in a mixed team. You play a lot of Source, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the mixed team Gruppen?
The what?
Gruppen, mixed team, Swedish mixed team.
Sounds very familiar.
Yeah, the movie, like a pretty famous Source movie.
It was like Snadgen
one.
and those guys were
Seriously?
there? Snadgen? Snodgen?
Sniden.
Snodgen?
Sniden.
Snadgen?
You blimmin' American.
You're the worst partly Swedish person ever.
Yeah, that's actually atrocious.
The J is a Y, damn it.
It's just universally like.
I was educated in America here, okay? They teach us things different.
They call me James in Sweden. They read my name.
I'm going Yagen.
When I used to pick up my passes for DreamHacks.
Oh, nice Molotov on the ticket whilst the smoke. That's so awesome. That's so cool. Don't see enough of that.
We don't.
'Cause I'm always like baiting that spot when the smoke's down, because everyone always jumps on there, so it's so annoying to deal
Nice
with.
little touch. Ooh, that's gonna be big save. If they're able to save those guns, that's gonna be
Ooh.
very nice for space soldiers.
Station.
Oh, you're right, space station.
I was just wondering what why the point of all that was. Just like going for the kills there, because Snake's could have easily lost the AWP there, very easily. And I feel like that's just not worth that one extra kill. But hey ho, they get it. They get it, and the AWP is carried through to the following round. Space Station. What can they accomplish with this AWP? I'm respecting the AUG work from Snakes so far. I wonder how much he spent on his AUG. Definitely cares a lot about it. I made that jump for the first time recently.
Nice. I don't know why that jump's so hard.
It's very difficult.
Always hit the ceiling. For a Quake player, I thought, you know, I'd be pretty good at it, but no, it's just gotta just practice it more, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like a reference point, like timing thing, isn't it? You get like a feel for the timing.
Yeah.
Eventually.
There needs to be nice.
Oh god.
It's a common spray. There needs to be a modified map that just has that jump, and if you fall into mid, there's like a doorway that just teleports you back up instead of running around.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, just have like
practice it really quickly.
the floor below is just a teleporter.
Yeah, even that, even better. It's already smart, Dan.
That's like a really common thing in the Quake jump maps. Or the floor would just be a teleporter.
Ridding himself of the gun, or ridding NRG, or giving himself options rather. Because all of NRG are alive. 50 seconds remain. Davey having to play guesswork, and many people are coming in his direction. Ooh, he has exposed himself. There's one kill, putting out the grenade, trying to buy time, but that is a really bad throw. Really wanted it to just pop off the side wall. May have saved him, and now the site is gone. Is it safe territory for Space Station? It's 2 versus 3. Can't imagine they'll go for this.
Well, Grim does pick up an M4, so it looks like they might go for this. A little easier to retake on an M4, but maybe not. Deciding that the time positioning is not great for Space Station.
I mean, they got no money to go and save the AWP.
Yeah.
Like, there's more value in having the AWP for your team than maybe getting a kill, maybe getting traded around the market. Just
I agree with
go and
that.
save the sniper. They're all coming for Infinite. Is he expecting to live? Well, he's picked the right order of the fragging situation.
Ooh, imagine if one more bullet connected to Cirque would have actually ended up being super high value from Infinite. I mean, it was very high value, but...
Yeah, but I think, again, with the AWP, just save it, get out of there. Run away.
3-2. Spacestation with AWP are going to have 4 spy with pistols, 1 smoke with flash. And we have to be the bodyguard, but look at NRG. They're going for a B rush, expecting to save. Snake's going to try to sneak up here as NRG's jumping the bomb site. Breezy Mac-10 Odorous, and kills are going left and right.
Ooh.
Looks like NRG's going to be taking on top of this Infinite, flanking from the catwalk. Bomb being planted for NRG. Do have Cirque still in the hall. Chilling out. Ooh. Domed in the head. But not enough. This round looks like it's going to fall for NRG. And just like that, Naughty, 3 kills, make him look easy.
Yeah, there's a sort of fear for Space Station on this half that they might not get any more rounds. We'll see though.
They might not get any more rounds.
Do you know, like that you just have that feeling that just like there's just too much firepower, too much coordination. We'll see though. You know, Space Station have a double AWP setup here. Odorous has been really good with it. This could be a really suitable map for him. Infinite has a lot more space to play with, so there's definitely opportunity to, at least from the individual ability, make something work. NRG going with the default essentially. Here, you know, taking mid control. They've got a player on pitch, on Palace, making sure those positions are clear, so that if they do get a good positioning on mids, they can easily grab the bomb and go for a split on A. Let's take down Connector though, but that's a brilliant pick.
That's so savage. His peeking is so awesome to watch. Really nasty stuff. Someone's going to have to rotate the bomb. If they continue to pursue, all these angles not being watched. Oh, Breeze has made the right choice on top of the box, and now what? The A site's been taken, Circus rotating the bomb.
Oh, the flash.
That is beautiful. And that's the round. Outmaneuvered from pillar to post. But again, Grim still in a forward position. But his teammates just hiding on the B bomb site, so, well, now there's time for rotation, and Snakes can go towards short and pick off Fugly, and this could really progress. Grim can see that the vent has been unbroken. So now things are getting really weird. How has he done so much work? Snakes moving in. Like a nightmare, like Jack Nicholson Breeze with his head poking through the door.
You know, Space Station did lose the round. They're still making it pretty expensive. Grim getting pretty much 2 more kills than he should have gotten. NRG getting a little sloppy towards the end of these rounds, and it's going to bite them in the bum. You know, once when these rounds they're getting pretty low in money. After fighting are pretty low, and well, Bo's an add extra 300 to his bank account.
Trying to escape. Alright, great flash. Hello.
Body blocked him.
What the hell is that? Nice. Infinite. He's quite good, isn't he? It's quite good. Although it will be a slow but sure death in this round for Space Station. They will expire. And now it's 6-2 for NRG. Pretty uneventful half so far for Space Station. The AWPs, double AWPs will be out in play, in force, as Davey also picks up an auto shotgun. So that'll be fun, hopefully.
Where is he going to play with that bad boy? Catwalk again? There he goes.
Look at the pace in mid though, they are just charging through Connector really, really fast. 140 and 2 players in Connector, that's really fast. Cirque with a nice flick up high. And this buy has been obliterated. Space Station not looking all that good here. You'd think that this would be a map that could work out quite well for them, but too fun so far. Trying to save the 2 AWPs now is the mission.
All that jumping.
No.
Are you surprised that you have died? You just walk away? You thrown a smoke down, just walk away? Why is the smoke down if you don't think anyone's there?
Make a very good point there, James.
Those boxes piled up, between those boxes and the barrel boxes, you can spray through the wooden panel into the window. Something for anybody at home to learn. It's a free kill rather than peeking. Post-plant, for example. Just spray through the boxes. Between the boxes, rather, not through the boxes. And much damage will be done. 73 for NRG. Scores on the doors. Snakes may well save this AWP. NRG winning rounds, losing a number of players, but still building money.
Yeah, just from an approach perspective, it doesn't seem like Spacestation are offering any threat. Like that round was lose mids, lose position, lose side, save, and it's without too much resistance. Smooth sailing here for NRG. Spacestation not having a good time of it. Oh, here comes the mid aggression. And do you think can he defend this? Well, with Cirque's help, looks like he can. Hello. How did wait, what?
He jumped backwards. That's nice. This makes him take out Dabs. Baby's gonna try to get a gun here, but Cirque like, nah, not my watch. And NRG taking the round, only losing 1 person. Now Spacestation has money, they can buy. We've seen another double op setup. What is Snake's gonna do? Show him he has some potential with the AWP. There we go. There's a double up. There's the window and catwalk swing. Strauss goes to flat.
Another fast one. There's a nice pop flash into connector again. But the smokes will deny the entry for the T's. Bomb is going towards pits. NRG will force their way through, or at least try to. Nice one from Odorous. Will delay connector. In fact, well, he's eliminated the connector presence. So this is actually now looking like a good chance at a defense to Spacestation. Infinite's in a good position. Pop flash into the palace, being proactive here. And to see a flash there, perhaps NRG will suspect that Infinite's playing quite close. We'll see if they read into that.
You know there were 2 players in connector for Spacestation, but that was a while ago now. In fact, it's empty. Infinite completely blind, repositioning and taken out. That's taken out in the meantime. Davey trying to do what he can, showing some presence. Smokes will soon go, and Spacestation are a man to the good. Having a look, Odorous can't hit the shot, but Grim will. Davey just baiting, it seems, while Grim takes the shot. Now stands to Breeze. He knows where Davey is. He's going for the taps now, but Davey will win the all-important final duel, collect the AWP, which has survived so many rounds. Only for the 3rd round on the board for Spacestation. Yeah, so he knows he got shot from the side, but the information got out quickly with all the smokes done and ramp, etc.
Oh. Little interp. Spacestation. Setting 2 middle, 2B, very heavy central. No, they're going to go underpass, and this is going to work out because NRG only put 2 people there. Finally getting ripped apart by Infinite. Infinite's hunting for blood. He has bloodlust going on. Look at the AK and fall back. Look at the upgrade.
Cannot unsee Peter now. I mean, look at Grim. Cannot unsee. Right, well, into the A-bomb sites, NRG go with the 3 players. They can still salvage this one. No smoke grenades though, so they're going to have to win the battles. Clean out space to plant the bomb. The A-bomb side of Mirage is super exposed. Without smokes, it's very difficult. And clean rounds from Spacestation. That's 4 to the 8 of NRG.
Yeah, great call on Spacestation. Changing it up. Trying to get map control. You use it with numbers. 2 underpass, 2 B hulls. Or 2 towards B, I should say. do it with numbers, it's a little easier.
Three rounds remain in this half. Fast one from NRG, perhaps? Seems they have a setup in mind. Smoke will delay it.
The cat guy didn't hear that?
Oh, here it comes. Molotov below the window. But they will be deterred by Molotov in the apartments themselves. Grim in the underpass, I presume, being eliminated. Now NRG have to question their map control, but with so much time on the clock, it seems they will go on an investigation. Ethan has a weapon to collect. Some jiggling, some showing of the elbow. And they start to spread. And Spacestation start to move back into a more normal configuration, which benefits NRG because, of course, wherever they choose to go, there'll be less players than the concentration that was towards B. Fugly was lurking, still is lurking. Some pre-fire, some candy falling on the floor. Slowly moving away. Ethan checking the status of Palace. Very important for a bomb plant. And Cirque is lining up a grenade. Flash! Odorous forced off of the angle. Infinite's here as well.
Nice flash over the top as well. That might help Infinite out. No, they're not too blinded. Does manage to isolate one more before he goes down. So he did a good job, but there's too much. But imagine if that had connected onto the bomb planter. That would have been excellent for Snakes. But once again, he's at B with an AWP. And maybe, I was about to say, not much chance of winning the round, but with a 1 versus 2. Certainly looking to go for this. Now I would imagine, well, he's maybe pressure, try to get closer, but the masterstroke is Fugly playing underpass because this Snakes would have had to sort of run to connector to close the distance to really have a go at this, and Fugly would have been in position to just easily get the kill, so not too much of a chance. So saving AWPs has been Snakes' job, a lot of this CT side. And he'll save another one. Doing a good job at that, I suppose. Good look on the bright side.
Well then, what is the status? Both teams on the buy. AWP dropped. AUG, sorry. 2 AWPs will continue for Spacestation. And off we go. Second last round of the first half. That's the flash that allows the sniper to set up in the window. Move into mid, see nothing. In the meantime, NRG have completely outmaneuvered them unless Odorous can do something about it, but the smoke is done. They all be careful. A quick shot, now they know where one of the sniper rifles is. Spacestation are romantically good for the time being. The bomb hasn't gone down just yet. The smokes will soon disappear, and that means problems for NRG. They're lining up for Infinite. Falling back, 5 versus 3. And NRG starting to spread out, but again, they don't have the personnel. They've left Daps in situ. He's got to be really careful. Still showing presence to Odorous. That presence has been eliminated. And Davies in strong position for a 2-man spray down. Round number 5 for Spacestation.
Spacestation holding it down there. Just playing a lot better CS. They're hitting their shots. And sometimes it's all about hitting the shots more than the other team. But Spacestation's spacing has been pretty well as well. In the last couple rounds.
Oh, he's got blocked by a nade. Oh, it sucks. That sucks so much. I never know if he would have missed the jump. Oh my god, look at Ethan go. He's so fast. Oh, did Odorous? No, he did not see him. Oh no, 1:30 on the clock, and Ethan's getting a frag in CT spawn for the CZ. I think that tells you quite the story of this one. Oh my god, it seems like NRG is just denying them here. It's just like, nope, we're going to win this round. Goodbye. Just going to take the initiative. Oh, he couldn't even get the finishing blow there. And Snakes, once again, save simulator.
I was just about to say, it is the last round, but he's still saving somehow. not being given a choice to really go for the round. There it is.
No. You gotta feel for
broken down. not supporting new operating systems.
I'm 16-9, guys. What's going on?
You guys suck.
I'm the opera now, Odorous.
Well, quite a deflating half of Counter-Strike. Spacestation with a glimmer of hope towards the end, but NRG just seemingly forcing themselves on that round. Ethan, 130 in CT spawn with a CZ, with a kill, with an AWP.
That was pretty impressive. I like that move.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Like the
And
Euro step.
now it's a B-rush, and the CTs are playing retake.
1, 2.
Just bouncing all over the place. Super Mario Bros with a broken controller. Down goes the bomb space station. NRG would love to close this one out with a big scoreline after the close previous match. Circle delivering 2 kills. High ground advantage for Davey, but no personnel advantage. The knife is coming out as well. That's kind of cheeky.
It's cool though, because it is Cirque, and you want him on the AWP, so if he gets that money, it's actually like a risk worth taking in that spot. Which is actually pretty... Like, that actually makes sense.
I mean, people like to think it makes sense, but then maybe just being a D, you know?
He would have had an AWP this round. Would have been great.
Yeah, all on the second round. That's
Yeah.
impressive. Funny. Their logo, or their name is Space Station, but their logo is a space dude.
For an astronaut
Or woman.
helmet.
Astronaut. Yeah, so
It's like a fishbowl.
shouldn't their team be astronaut
Space bowl.
gaming? I want to see a space station. Okay.
Like Deep Space Nine,
Yeah,
Space Station.
exactly. Something.
Or like
False
just heads
advertising.
just rolling around all over the place. Jam everywhere.
What kind of jam do you like? I'm a raspberry guy.
Yeah, James, what jam?
He asked you the question.
I actually don't.
Why are you avoiding the question, Dan?
I actually haven't experimented much with jam. I mean,
Really?
I like all types that I've tried.
Isn't it just part of growing up? Is experimentation required?
With jam. Well, my childhood wasn't really centralized around that.
There was no jam in your childhood?
Oh well, yeah, but
Well, what jam do you like then?
I tried them all.
Oh, this guy's an
All
idiot.
3.
Hey, I like apricot jam.
Apricot,
A lot.
strawberry.
Apricot's pretty good.
Is marmalade jam technically, or no?
For your purposes, yes.
There's marmalade made from.
Jam. Do you like marmalade jam?
Yes.
Right, there we go. He likes marmalade. We made it, boys.
It's progress. It's progress.
Fig jam is quite nice,
Oh
Baby
yeah,
jam.
yeah.
Baby
but
steps.
apricot is king for me.
Raspberry is really good.
I used to eat a lot of apricot jam when I was little.
Blackberry jam's nice.
Can't really go wrong with jam, can you?
Sugar.
Well, Space Station make the move into the A sites. They've been waiting a while to send all their grenades forth, but they can't send the players forth, it would seem. They get stuck in the choke point. Bomb down, and not too much to work with at this point. Really good defense here from NRG, looking really clean. Oda is trying to do what he can, and we'll get some frags actually from the choke point. So it's despite not moving past Palace or Tetris, or even really the pit, Space Station have now gotten 3 kills. So not too bad. Not too bad. And they can progress forwards now. With the brute force. The force of Odorous. The force of Infinite.
Bomb down is that sandwich. They're gonna have to go get that really quick. Odorous does pick up the bomb. Infinite making work done this round, getting his 3rd kill on Cirque. Daps is forced to hide at ticket booth here. Oh, here's a bomb plant. Jumps up on the ticket and gets Odorous. No cover from Infinite. And now it's a 1-on-1.
13 seconds. Not really fighting to the death, Daps, because he knows there is pressure to plant the bomb. Infinite's got to go to triple. Oh, he's committing to it. Oh, Daps has got him off it, but the wide pick from Infinite running out of bullets. And there it is, with 3 seconds on the clock. Daps went to the point of no return. Infinite came off the plant, but still managed to win the round.
I mean, that's something that you feel like NRG are never giving away to if they're playing like let's say Liquid or something. You feel like that's never happening. You know, this spot where it's basically over peaking. You know, they haven't left Pit or Palace. And you know, you've killed everyone at that point. So it's not a round that they should ever be giving away. But again, you know, they've had so many easy rounds. It's one of those things, isn't it? You're not at LAN, so you're not playing in, you know, the playoffs or something.
A little too carefree.
They know they're going to win this game. That is the kind of mindset that does allow a team to put you in a bad spot. But
I mean, sometimes this game is very momentum based. If you give teams a couple rounds in a row and give them confidence, and then all of a sudden 2 rounds in a row becomes 6 rounds in a row, you're like, wait a minute, what's going on, guys? I have 16 kills. You have like 5. What's going on?
by the time you've realized it's all run away from you, it's already extremely hard to bring it back sometimes.
Yeah. Breezy spider senses are tingling. But Spacestation looks like it's going to be a free planet A, and he's just going to try to make something happen here. And he does take out Grim. Fell asleep over there in the window area. But I can't see NRG trying to go for this. Low HP, outnumbered, no kit.
One tip as well, as I think NRG are going, just holding off for the save here, is that when you're crawling through, crawl spaces like that, you don't want to walk up to it standing and then crouch and then try to move through it, because there's like a acceleration. You start off really slow on the crouch. You want to be sort of moving at max crouch speed first, which takes a little while. So you want to crouch a little bit before if you're in that kind of a spot. So you can come out with, because otherwise you come out so slowly. It's like you're barely moving when you first crouch. You've got to move.
You know, when I think about it, I think I actually do that. So now that I consciously think about it, I'm going to start doing that now. Crouching and then going through instead of...
Well, let's see what NRG can do with these two rifles. They've kept the money together. 4 players through the crawl space. 1 in the underpass. Who is in the underpass? Breeze. He can flash for himself, but no one is coming his way. Space Station setting up to take A. Plenty of utility. Maybe an instant save. Daps is in CT, or he's gone to triple actually, so he's committing with this AK-47. They still have the numbers to abuse, but he's the first one to go down. That's a rifle lost.
Oh my god!
Oh, does he get 2? Oh, what? What?
He has an AWP. The bomb's down. And there's a player in Palace. How was that just one flashbang? Was that the god flashbang?
Oh my god.
Where did that flash come from? Who threw that flash?
How long will it take NRG to wonder where the other player is and start to reposition?
Holy moly. He got 3 from that.
Snake's on his way to CT. Fugly's making a lot of noise. Again, just not having the consideration, but then why would he be in CT spawn all the way through B? Maybe going for the Virtus Pro strat. Planting on her for short, having a lurker come through. Ooh, he was close, but now he's got to go for a rotation. And Cirque's just got the CZ. Bomb not getting planted for him. Not much he can really do, and at this point, maybe the best chances have come and gone. Ethan's got 4 HP.
Actually, I like this move by Ethan. He's going to come through the connector area to see if he can pick one off, because they expect him to be T-ramp. But I don't think he's going for it anymore.
Cirque doesn't have much to lose. If he jumps onto the bench, he'll probably see Davy's head.
If Davy knows to check for it, he can see his head too. Oh, he gets out of there. Hunt him down.
Oh, Davy, is he gonna die? Looks like he might be.
Ooh, that's expensive.
All right then, Cirque.
Nice. Wow, what an expensive run indeed. Who threw that flash, man?
I think it was Ethan. I think
God damn, that last frag.
Oh.
He walked into his crosshair.
He had 1 bullet left as well. Could have killed a 4th guy.
He has the aim to do that. Look at this. 3 players from Space Station taking the B halls really quick. Looks like they're gonna put some pressure towards that site. Cirque though taking out Odorous right away at the A halls. Daps is gonna be dumping his nades towards there, and here comes a rush to B.
Awkward angle for Daps. Breeze is here though for 2 kills. Multi-frag King. Pre-fire from Ethan. Trying to take attention away from his teammates as they look to rotate in. Cirque in position once again, just waiting. Cirque with the 4K. 3K, excuse me.
Excuse.
And NRG are back to winning ways. It's been 3 rounds in a row for Space Station, but their money is broken now. Some of the rounds they won, just too expensive.
Yeah. Space Station should be buying again, but they lost so many people on the eco round. Now they look like they have to do some weird force buy. I'm gonna stay into this.
One of the cool things about throwing the HE after the smoke is if there is a T there, when the smoke goes down, the natural inclination is to walk behind the smoke because you have the cover, so you can gain some ground. So to throw the HE afterwards that's one of the reasons why people do it. Just for those wondering the logic behind that.
Let's get Dare you to cross. I'm gonna ball you.
Uh-oh.
He heard that.
He did. And Fugly is dead. Now what? The bomb is going towards B, but there's been a pick at B as well. Breeze is still in position there. There's another headshot from Infinite, taking all the distraction away. Okay then.
Oh my god. Those 3 shots were awesome.
Wow.
That is so sick. He's like falling, he's about to fall down. And he just gets the headshot. That's amazing. 3 incredible 1-deeks.
The score is getting close again. And now Space Station have the advantages. NRG have been broken on this at this juncture.
Yeah, they're keeping NRG honest. They're basically saying like, if you guys sleep on this, if you overextend, if you get a bit too cocky, we will abuse that, and it will be ends. And we have, I think we had it on Inferno as well to a degree, where NRG get forced to go into the next gear after maybe slacking a little bit. Because Space Station are a good team. Obviously, the context that we have to remember is that NRG is at times can be the best team in North America at times when they're at their best.
It can be. They have this sometimes they have the problem closing out as well, similar to Team Liquid. And both NRG, I think it's more of an experience thing than anything, because they are a very young team and relatively, I mean, they've been around in the pro scene for, you know, over a year, a lot of their players, but that's still relatively new compared to other players.
Absolutely. It takes a long time to get the mental part of the game is by far the hardest part of the game, because the mental aspect is what helps you to keep consistency and to be able to always perform, or to perform close to your best in under any sort of circumstances when there's pressure. 'Cause pressure is the most difficult thing to deal with.
They say on average that you lose 40 IQ points when you get nervous.
Interesting.
That's why you see people like, why are they doing that? What's wrong with these people? They're probably nervous.
Well, it's a nothing round for NRG, although I say that, let's not forget what Ethan did with his USP. Snakes has quickly cleared the B-bomb site, but they're moving into A at the same time, so that is a little off-key, perhaps, but if you see a window, take a window. They took many windows. All the windows have been taken, and Davey has, oh boy, he's been cornered in the playground. They've taken his lunch money.
I hate it when that happens, when you engage one player and then the way that they peek, or the way that someone else peeks you, means you have to disengage. And then you're like, okay, I'll try to peek over there, and it happens again, and it's just like keeps repeatedly happening. You're just screwed. Can't actually get the kills. Good times. Yeah, I think that crouching thing is like if you're already like at a full stop, you have to accelerate, and the crouching acceleration sucks so much. So if you run right up to the wall, so if you're already running and have some momentum when you crouch, you don't have it doesn't like you start from 0 UPS. But
I know there are some times where I jump to go into the crawl space and I'm going unbelievably slow,
Yeah.
where it's almost as if I'm about to stop.
yeah, exactly.
Like, it's
Yeah,
so slow. I'm just like, why is this happening?
yeah, exactly. You have to. Yeah, you're hitting the wall.
I feel like you just blocked by something, and then all your momentum has been taken away.
Yeah, you just come to a stop, and the acceleration from crouching is awful. It's so bad. That's the reason. You just have to jump a little bit short.
Infinite with a really nice shot there. Big flashbang from Fugly, only good for the 1 kill though, but Breeze is there to trade, but okay,
Nice.
Works out anyway. In the meantime, Spacestation trying to breach the B bomb site. That's having some trouble. That's a really awkward shot for both players, but it's down to a 2-on-2 now. Apps is unknown. Molotov will get drops. Quick repositioning straight into the reticle of Odorous, and Breeze continues to advance. Infinite's surely going to peak eventually. Now he knows the last play's on AWP. A smoke to create space. Doesn't cover the bomb itself though. Does he know where Odorous is? He's going for it, but he's got no kit. Will he draw Odorous out? Oh, going the wrong way. Oh, in the face, baby!
That was so close to
They're
the headshot.
1 round behind.
Whoa, look at that.
Gotta wake up now, NRG, but your money's gone. This is what I was talking about before. You know, when you realize, oh god, we gotta be serious now. Your opponent has a lot of economy. They have momentum. They're feeling good. You know, there's rounds which they've won where like this is we've got confidence in this.
Each kill, each round adds a little bit more confidence to them.
And everyone sort of like feels a bit ashamed that they let it get this far.
Yeah. You get picked apart here. Only pistols. They don't have much of the range. Obviously, it's an AK-47.
I'm definitely not taking anything away from Space Station. It's more the case that it's like actually awesome because Space Station are punishing.
Yeah.
They have the skill to punish NRG. And NRG aren't careful, they're going to win this map. That's the peak. Couple weak players, but picked up the AK. Might want to hold on to it. Their money's not amazing. Having an AK on CT side is always really nice. And at this point, you probably don't care. You shouldn't care, I think, as much about the CT economy. But that's what go for it. Does get the kill. Pushing forwards. 10 bullets left in the magazine. He's continuing to pressure. Does not have a kit. So going for this one becomes very, very difficult. Can't really smoke defuse. The players will not peek him. The best he can get now is some extra damage or to save the AK. He will get fragged here, so... But you can see one of the reasons why I went for it is because they can buy, but I still would like I like having the AK.
I think when the game's this up to the wire here and you're on the back foot where you're almost losing and the T's have been winning so many rounds in a row, it's not worth maybe getting those extra 2 kills at this point. There's only a couple rounds left in the game and you need to actually start winning, not spacing. They've been winning.
Yes. Give the AK to Ethan.
Give it to Ethan. Always a great strat.
NRG have lost the lead. Big flashbang. Ethan hiding. Did he hear the footsteps? Seems like he did. Grim looking for an entry. There are 3 people though on this A bomb site. Surely can't be expecting all these players. The player and Ninja as well. The ball flying around as well. Cirque and Breeze doing damage on the A bomb site. The trades continue. Now we're down to the 2 snipers. Look at these angles.
Only smokes to cover the plant. That's the tease. Daps is good for it. That's a massive shot. Oh, it's so awkward to be on A against Orps with no smokes. Davey has a minute, but he does not have the bomb. The bomb is in the open. And Daps is on it. There is Cirque spotting. And so now Davy's position is known. Daps repositions, takes the angle. Davy's ready for it though. Makes a jump across the short. How does he handle this situation? He's going to run all the way back to pit, it would seem. And time will tell whether it works out for him. He does have to be a bit lucky in what Cirque chooses to do, because Cirque, there's lots of ways he can play this, and Cirque has to make a guess as well. Who makes the better guess?
Cirque playing passive, 18 seconds, footsteps. He hasn't got time to mess around, so Cirque has the information now. Ooh. Oh my god,
Oh, he
baby.
can't believe it. He can't believe it.
They've got the leads. Can they beat NRG?
That's so funny because he knows he should have died there. That's because he had no idea.
And Cirque missed the shot too.
Yeah, he was pulling out his gun. That's crazy.
That is
dear.
a blunder. NRG. Look at that. Just in a matter of like 6 or 7 rounds, Space brought it back. Now they're in the game. NRG's kicking themselves right now.
Ding. Yeah, they have to really take this with full seriousness. Treat Space Station as though they were Team Liquid. Treat them as though you're playing this Premier Division. And now here comes Space Station looking to trade onto Cirque. My goodness, the spray though.
How many times have we seen this week alone? The double spray down with the CZ. I think at least 6 times.
Yes, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Oh, that's a mess.
Although
Maybe nerves.
problem for Space Station though is they do not have the bomb. That's the big issue, isn't it?
Cirque has an AWP all of a sudden.
Okay, what's the point of doing that, Davey? If you're gonna smoke it, just wait for it. Ay.
Surely Snakes' legs were seen. How the information is known. No, he's dead.
Surprise!
Well, there's plenty of money for Space Station. Need some strange decisions top mid. Shadow. Yeah, you got to drag down with a mouse.
Still a nice shot by Cirque, but regardless. It's a blunder.
14-14, there is a chance for Space Station to still win this, and there is a chance for NRG to still avoid the shame of giving this one up. Again, on paper, they should absolutely be able to beat Space Station, a team with new roster, a team that's been the punching bag so far of this division. Of course, with a different lineup, but in of itself, they do have great individuals, and they are doing a great job. But NRG, they shouldn't be in a position as compromised as this against them. So we'll see if... I would love to see Space Station capitalize and punish fully now. Let's see if they can do it. They're going to go back here. After some mid-presence, they're going to go towards A. They got that pick on Ethan. That's a huge pick. And I love the fact that they, as soon as they get that pick, they're like, okay, let's run a set piece now. Or even a contact play, whatever they do onto the A side. It's completely devoid of any players.
Ooh,
How about that for a
the,
smoke?
who does that smoke a lot? I've seen that smoke before.
Well, let's look at the push here, because Space Station are streaming into the site. Cirque's got a gap. Oh, they were lined up for him, but there was a jump. I do wonder if there was no jump, what might have happened. But now, do you risk everything? If you lose this, you're surely done for, NRG. But how can you not go for it? Out they come, Odorous out in the open, but the frags will favor Space Station. 2 versus 3. Do they continue, NRG? Fugly's in the red. Daps just going for hero defuse. Is he in a smoke or something? Just going for a wild defuse. They look past the angle. Are you serious? He just stood in the middle.
Wow, that takes cojones.
Fair enough.
Somebody was just on short, just walk past,
Yeah.
watching him defuse the bomb.
Yep.
Oh, look, it looks like he's defusing it. What?
It's like the only job you have with that playing on short is to deny the bomb defuse. Interesting. Well, 15-14 NRG looking like they may, in the dying moments of this one, steal it in regulation. But there's still a chance here for Space Station. Tech9 out on Grim is not the best thing, the most confident look at a T round, but otherwise AK's in full utility, so it's looking good otherwise. And Space Station, I would say it would be a default if they would have someone present towards the A side of the map, but they've got no one keeping NRG honest whether to be aggressive on Palace or Pit. So they're just going to go for the straight up B play, it seems. making the push up catwalk here. The bomb is making its way through as well. They do have snakes in the apartments, but the defense on B looks strong from NRG. 3 players are there. So maybe they won't go for this, but again, no presence towards A just yet. It's got to be B, surely. Oh, Odo's walking in.
Infinite holding the bomb
Oh,
out.
is he gonna... Wow, nice one. Don't want to make any sound if it drops.
But Davey will shoot an AK shot regardless. You know, you can't hear that far away, the bomb drop. Even though it's loud in your ears, you can't hear it that far away.
And look at Odorous, he's taking control of his ticket, basically. He's forced Fugly away. This is
so
a
weird.
really interesting round.
Ooh, that's a big frag from Ethan. You'll hear a player in Palace as well. Ooh. NRG might just be able to do this. God, how annoying will this be for Space Station? What they could have achieved. Now it's all falling to pieces. Davey stepping up. 2 frags for him. 1 versus 3, however. He needs an ace to finish off this. Shadows for Cirque. Pre-firing. Running out of bullets down to the Glock. And again, that diffuse is coming in over Cirque's head. But no round for Space Station. NRG win with a stroke of, I don't know if luck is the right word, but just brazen bravery to just stand in the middle of the site in a 2 versus 3 and defuse the bomb. I don't know what to say.
I think they definitely got lucky to some extent because they let this one get way too out of hand. And not to take anything away from Space Station, I think Space Station did an amazing job of punishing NRG, who in a lot of spots were overextending and not playing to their tippy top of what they can display in Counter-Strike. So from that perspective, I think, you know, it was a wake-up call. So cool to see what Space Station are capable of. We got more rounds out of them, which is always cool to see as well. And this team does look a lot more promising than the previous iteration. So it is actually going to be quite exciting to see them play out the rest of the games.
Yeah, Odorous was doing pretty good in the last map. This map, not quite as up to his standards, so that could play a little factor of them losing. But definitely Space Station's got to be kicking themselves for letting this one slip away. They pretty much lose to a force buy, and it just went downhill from there.
Breeze with exactly 180 R, over the 3,000 damage mark. Someone had to step up, and it was him in this regard. 27 frags, Cirque and Ethan not far behind. Some ridiculous rounds for both teams in that game, but NRG win that game, and with that, they qualify for LAN. 39 points, 13 for 5, ending up with a very nice score indeed. We'll see if Liquid, oh no, they finished their game, so they can't tie it.
They done.
Space Station now 1 for 11, but I don't know, it's hard to tell with the changes they've made if they're a more dangerous team yet or not. In fact, the top 3 have all finished their matches, so MIBR can still qualify for LAN, and so can Renegade. So it's going to be a very interesting fight to the finish line. That's going to bring our show to an end for today. That's the conclusion of Europe and North America. We 3 will be back tomorrow for more Counter-Strike. Stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure your account's linked for drops, and we will see you tomorrow.